Hi Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general love message reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for all the love that you do show here on my channel. If you're new here, please make sure you read through the description box below. Make sure you guys also check out the membership tiers that I have here on YouTube. If any of those perks interest you, go ahead and join us. And thank you to everybody who has become a member already. I truly appreciate it. Definitely supports this channel and helps me out a lot. So we are going to get into this. All right. I'm already hearing stuff. Okay, so let's just go. Aquarius, Pisces, go ahead and do whatever gratitude practice works best for you in the now moment. I'm going to do the same, and then we'll see what the cards have to say. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp collective of energy here on YouTube for their general love message reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp energy needs to hear regarding any romantic or platonic love that might be surrounding them, connected to them, within them, or coming towards them. Whatever's most important, we do ask that that information come out first and foremost. And Divine, we thank you so much for that clear guidance, for your grace, for your love, for your protection, your mercy, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you so much, and so it is. All right, Aquarius, Pisces, these cards really wanted to talk, so let's see what they got to say. All right. Love messages here for Aquarius, Pisces. Then got forgive and heal. Oh, boy. All right, it says, as you forgive and heal, your love life becomes brighter and healthier. You have laughter, okay? The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat ever could. And you got higher self, all right? It says, no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self, all right? So it does feel like someone might be coming in, wanting to reconcile here, Pisces. Definitely dealing with the soulmate energy here. And I think it's enough time has passed between you and this person where you both might laugh at, and not in like a mean way, but, you know, be able to have a lighthearted energy between you two, okay? Which might come as a relief is what I'm getting. It's like being very worried, or maybe not worried, or concerned that if you were to come back in contact with this person or approach this person, right, that there would be still hard feelings. It would still be very tense and maybe even a little awkward. But I think you might be surprised that both of you, again, have moved on enough from one another or from the situation, have done the work to forgive and heal yourselves, so that there could be that lighthearted, kind of no harm, no foul type of vibe between you two. Now, with the higher self, it's saying that this might be like a full circle moment here, where maybe breaking up with this person or separating from this person, it was like, I'll never, you know, get back into love, or I'll, you know, it might have been a little rough. It might have been a little hard. But I think at the end of the day, your higher self said, no, there's better, or yes, you will heal eventually. And I think you trusted that. And I think that's that full circle moment. Like, no matter how dark or how muddy or how, you know, the twists and turns that you may experience on your path to love, it's like your higher self is always there with you, and they're always looking out for you. So for some of y'all, it's like you trusted your higher self to either separate from this person, and or when the separation happened, you leaned really heavily on your higher self to guide you forward. And I think this is a moment where you realize that trusting your higher self, listening in for your own intuition, going in accordance with what that is or what that was telling you to do, allowed you to forgive and heal to the point where you can maybe even look back at that situation with that soulmate and, you know, find a lighthearted energy about it, and or be around this soulmate without feeling the toxicity or feeling the tension, right? All right. Yeah, you got the Page of Pentacles. So it's learning how to, for some of y'all, you've definitely learned how to invest in yourself, put time into yourself. And again, with this forgiveness and healing, it's like as you heal, you're more aware of how your higher self was always guiding you, right? Yeah, I just think this feels like somebody getting into a good space with someone that they maybe had tensions with. Now, this could definitely be platonic. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friend breakup, right? Or maybe having a falling out and now being able to just kind of coexist. This could be, you know, co-parenting situation, right? Where the more you forgive and heal yourself, the easier it is to kind of engage with this person or co-parent the child that you maybe have, okay? Because there is a child in this, but that's your inner child, yeah? But let's see. Tell me more about forgive and heal, laughter, and higher self. Let's get some more energy on this. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about forgive, heal, laughter, and higher self for for Aquarius, Pisces. Five of Swords wanted to come out here. And again, I think this could have been the situation, right? Whether someone was deceptive within the connection, whether you both were, played mind games. And again, I get this kind of childish energy because of that Page of Pentacles. You guys could have been together when you were children or just super young, right? And maybe allowed whatever was unhealed within you or each other kind of spill out onto one another. Okay? Yeah, let's just see. Thank you, Divine. Tell me more for Aquarius, Pisces about forgive and heal. What do they need to know about forgive and heal? Oh, wow. That all came out together. So here you go. You got the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Oh, I guess I'll put it like that. Yeah. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah. I want to say that whatever this Seven of Swords, it's like somebody could have been acting single within a connection here. Page of Swords is giving me like petty communication, just kind of like, yeah, just childish behavior, honestly, or a level of immaturity when communicating between one another. Yeah, I definitely get that Seven of Swords and this Nine of Pentacles. Somebody might have been in a connection with you here, Aquarius, Pisces, or this could have been you. And it's like even within the connection, someone was acting as if they were single, kind of like behind closed doors. And I feel like even maybe with the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, it's like someone finally sees it for what it is. Interesting. Now, some of y'all, this could be, I know I mentioned inner child earlier, but I am picking up this energy that the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles could have been parents for somebody here. Maybe someone witnessed parents deceive each other or one parent deceive another with the Seven of Swords. I also feel like if this was the person you were with here, Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius would be this King of Swords energy. I kind of feel like somebody wasn't... Someone didn't see something clearly here. Or I just heard communicate. Someone didn't communicate themselves very well. So what's the forgive part here for Aquarius, Pisces? Let's pull some more. Yeah, the Emperor. Someone was maybe a little too controlling. Or someone's want for control or need for control in love might have push them to be deceptive in some type of way. I also feel like for the forgive and heal, someone might be wanting to come to you, Aquarius Pisces, and say, like, I wasn't in my right energy or my right mind, because there's a lot of swords here when I was with you. Like, I didn't have my shit together, right? Basically, with this Emperor energy. Interesting. Yeah. So whatever the deception was here with the Seven of Swords, and again, I feel like this could have even been somebody you were with that did act single behind closed doors, or you just found out, like, even though they were with you, they were also with other people, something like that. Yeah, you got the Six of Cups and the Star. More Aquarius energy, and again, there's that inner child with the Six of Cups. Yeah, I think someone's just made peace with the fact that, with the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Swords, yeah, someone maybe presented themselves like a King of Swords, but they might have actually just been a page. And I think, like I said, when I asked what needs to be forgiven, it's this Emperor. It's like this person didn't have it all the way together. And maybe they put on that they did, right? They put on that they were abundant, or that they were stable, right? Or they were ready for something, when in actuality they had a lot of growing to do. Okay? But I do feel like with this Star card and that being a part of your energy, I feel like you guys are at peace, though. It's like you've made peace with the situation. And I think that's why the higher self is coming out as well. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think at one point, your higher self was definitely telling you that you were going to be okay separate from this person. Like, from whatever that breakup was. But I just think it's like that finally makes sense, or it's starting to kind of click now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really did end up okay. And maybe that's even where the laughter, it's like, remember when I thought I wouldn't get over this person, or that, you know, I would never find love again, or whatever the case may be. Like, maybe that's even the laughter that's coming from you, Aquarius Pisces. Almost like a look where I am now, Star card. Healed, centered, balanced emotionally. Okay. All right, let's look at laughter. What is Aquarius Pisces laughing about? What is this laughter energy? Yeah, you got justice right, because justice was definitely served. Because this is what I'm saying. It's like you might have felt down and out back then, but now you're in that star energy. And so it's like, remember when I thought everything was going to be imbalanced forever, that there was no justice, that I would never, you know, get back into some sort of peace, some sort of happiness, some sort of joy. Because Six of Cups is also nostalgia, right? So this is definitely reflecting back on a situation, and it's like, now that you know the truth, now that you're aware of the truth, it's like the scales, yeah, they've balanced out. I mean, it may be even a situation where at once, yeah, you have the Hermit as well. Virgo Libra energy here. Might be dealing with a Virgo Libra, or someone who has strong Virgo or Libra in their chart. Justice in the Hermit, it's like you sought balance within yourself, as opposed to maybe seeking it from other people. It's like you did the work, you put in the time. You didn't wait for this Emperor, this person, this King of Swords, or this Queen of Pentacles, take it how it resonates, okay, to offer you that balance. It's like somebody just decided to give themselves justice. And again, that's what I mean. It's like looking back, like, remember when I thought I would never get over that? Ha ha ha, right? Yeah, there it is. Five of Cups. Remember when I never thought I wouldn't stop crying about the cups that spilt over? Remember when I thought I was just going to be disappointed and like it was so hard to let go? It's like someone's definitely looking back and seeing how far they've definitely come, how much they've healed, how much they've been able to accept and forgive and move on beyond something that was maybe very painful. Seven of Swords and Five of Cups. Or at the very least bit disappointing. This feels like you thought you would never get over it, but look at you now, Aquarius Pisces, definitely over it. Tell me more about laughter. I always still get this energy. It's like, I can't believe I used to cry over this person. Okay. Queen of Wands. Yeah, now you're finding your confidence back. Whatever Hermit energy in this justice, whatever justice you offered yourself, Aquarius, Pisces, it definitely activated this Queen of Wands vibe. It's like it gave you that sense of power internally over your situation, right? Like, I'm not gonna cry. Like, I think that's just what it feels like. I'm no longer gonna cry over something that's spilled. Like, let's not cry over spilled milk. I'm just gonna get it together. I'll bring justice to myself. I'm gonna go deep within, or be alone. Okay, this is loneliness. Not loneliness, but just being alone. Maybe you even had to journey through some bouts of loneliness, okay, to get to that justice. Okay, to balance those scales, but you did, and you came out a lot stronger, a lot more confident in yourself and your ability to influence your own energy, influence your life path, right? This is like coming from being down and out, very sad, very sorrowful, kind of stuck on the past, stuck on what happened, maybe even holding a little bit of resentment, to being completely free from that and understanding that whatever happened here with the Seven of Swords and this Emperor and this person isn't a reflection of your worth. It isn't a reflection of what you really deserved or who you are. And I think maybe for a time being that was the case with this Five of Cups. It's like everything I was those Three of Cups. So, like, you see what I'm saying? It's like you were still looking at those Three of Cups for your own reflection. And I think something switched here, and it was more than likely your higher self getting you to turn around and face those two cups and journey through whatever loneliness, whatever healing, whatever work that needed to happen, right? Justice, the Hermit, and the Star. In order for you to kind of reclaim your independence, reclaim your inner power, reclaim your energy back from this person, right? Again, gain a certain level of confidence within yourself. And not let whatever this deception was, it's like that's the forgiving and healing part. It's like releasing it. It doesn't define me. It isn't who I am, right? I'm no longer looking to the past for a reflection of where I am in the present. It's like a full release from that. That's really nice. And again, I think for some of y'all looking back, it's like kind of comical that you were even in that Five of Cups now that you're aware of what that situation was. It's like, how did I even cry over that person? But it is what it is, and it's where you were, right? And I think that's also a part of that acceptance and forgiveness and healing, forgiving yourself. Overall message here from laughter. Yep, this is the way. So this is what I mean, especially with the Queen of Wands. It's like some of you find like a very, very strong sense of lightheartedness about this and just kind of brush it off finally. Shrug it off your shoulders. Okay? So now, no matter what you face, again, like this higher self says, no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. That's that Hermit and that Justice. And that guidance wand energy, it's your spirit. Your higher self wasn't going to let you be down forever. So it's like now you're aware that, yeah, no matter if another dark moment comes or a dark phase or some more muddy water finds you, right? You know how to come up out of it stronger, better, more confident, more grounded. You know how to bring yourself balance in those situations. Now, this is the way. So you definitely have found a deep sense of inner power, which I think is beautiful here for you. Okay? Tell me more about the higher self. What does the higher self have to say here to Aquarius, Pisces? Yeah, death. You've transformed. You've changed for the better, it feels like. Looks like. Okay, hold on. Ooh, excuse my belly, y'all. I'm a little hungry. Okay. Your higher self wants to say the dark times are behind you. Again, like it says, no matter how dark or how muddy, right? Trust the guidance of your higher self. So your spirit, yes, is going to bring you through some loneliness. It's going to bring you through maybe some darker energy or dark emotions. But that's for you to purge it. That's for you to make friends with it. That's for you to be aware of it. It's for your higher good. Right? And I think death also can talk about conquering that transformation, because really that's a victory flag. It's conquering it. Hence why the horse is on top of the other person. It's like that version of me is gone. And I think that's even what is funny about it. That's maybe what's making you laugh. It's like looking back at that version of yourself and it's just like, oh, they had no clue, right? I had no clue back then. Right? And again, it's some of y'all definitely have taken on this sense of self-worth, or maybe have done a lot of self-worth and self-healing. Oh yeah, look at that. Ace of Swords, the Lovers, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, right? Now you can see clearly about what that love connection was all about, and no longer feel like you missed out on something. That's really what that Five of Cups could be too, huh? I'm missing out because now those 3 cups have spilled. I'm missing out. I'm missing out when all the 2 cups that they actually need are right behind them, or are forward of the past. Okay? Tell me more about what the higher self has to say here to Aquarius Pisces. Yep. You walked away. It's beautiful. You let it go. Knight of Wands. That for some of y'all, if you're just entering into this energy, let's say this breakup or this separation with this person is kind of fresh, trust that your higher self is guiding you through this time. Like, yes, you might have to be alone for a little while, but that's how you're going to rebalance your energy, rebalance your mind, rebalance your soul. Okay, that's how you're going to get back into your own vibration. It's this journey that you're headed on is definitely going to give you a lot more confidence in yourself. Okay. And as long as you keep listening to your intuition here, it's kind of the plus of this Knight of Wands. They can read the energy and know when it's a green light and when it's a red light, when they need to slow down. You see what I'm saying? They know how to read it because they're so in tune with their spirit. Now, yes, might they misinterpret it? Yeah, a little bit sometimes, because it's the Knight. It's not necessarily the Queen or the King, right? But they aren't afraid to take action on what their spirit says to do. And I think that that's something here, Aquarius, that your higher self is trying to get you to see. Don't be afraid to listen to what feels best for you, what feels right for you. Don't be afraid to take action on that, because it's going to guide you to where you need to be. So some of you, I feel like you might be in this situation too, like you're still connected to this emperor, this person, and your spirit's telling you to walk away. The higher self is telling you to let it go, so that you can transform, raise your vibration, elevate into something different, come out of something that might be blinding you here. Because the Death card could also talk about a loss of innocence. So you might have went into this connection very innocent, Page of Swords, right? Page energy, not knowing too much, right? And this is what I'm saying, this could even be like when you were younger, not that aware of yourself, not very experienced when it comes to relationships. But now that you're here, it's like you're listen to what your higher self is saying. Your higher self is trying to get you to act quickly and to let go of something quickly, so that you can shed what you need to shed. Okay? And again, others of you have already done that, and I think this is like a full circle moment. Like, wow, I'm so happy. That could even be the laughter. It's like, I'm so glad I listened to my higher self. And did the work here and found my way back to me, Queen of Wands, back to that sense of confidence. Again, I can't get away from that word confidence, where it's not fake, it's not false, it's not projected, it's real, it's true, it's deep. You don't doubt yourself anymore. That's another thing. The Queen of Wands does not doubt themselves at all. They know what they know, they know what they feel, they know what they sense. Now, this being one level up from the Knight of Wands, could they still be a little impulsive? Sure, because it's not the King of Wands energy. But they know what they feel, right? And ultimately, that's the lesson of the Queen of Wands. It's trusting yourself, trusting your higher self. Queen of Wands is in tune with their higher self. That's their strength. Oh, wow. All right, let me get some fruit. Tell me more. What other messages does the higher self have for Aquarius, Pisces, Divine? Thank you. Yep. New beginnings ahead. You got the Fool. Also got the Devil. This is what I mean. Do not fear. No matter how dark, no matter how muddy, you're in tune. You're tethered. Okay? Don't look at the dark as a reflection of yourself. Okay? And I think for some of y'all, this unknown, if for some of you who might be like fresh into this, or you're feeling that call that you need to walk away from someone, the unknown might be scary. Might be a lot of fears there that the divine or your higher self is trying to get you to face. This is what I mean. It's no matter how muddy or how dark, you can face the fears. You can face the dark. Why? Because you have the light. That's all you need to know, truly. And again, you have the light, you have the hermit, you have the lamp. The hermit journeys through the dark, is comfortable in the dark because they know how to shine their light. They know how to seek their light to help them see, which is seeking ultimately your higher self, to help you see through the illusions, the fear, the facades, the tricks. Okay? So don't be afraid. I just feel like I have to keep saying that. Don't be afraid. Listen to what your spirit's guiding you to do here, Aquarius, Pisces, because I think it's going to definitely lead you to something that's very powerful and to rediscovering yourself in a way, especially with that Death card. To reinventing yourself, rediscovering who you are, falling into the pit of your own darkness just to come out brighter, stronger, right? Sunflower power type of vibe. Okay, sunflower power, I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's what somebody says, or you're connected to sunflowers because, what did I say? Because the King of Wands, exactly. Exactly. Full-blown confidence and knowledge and understanding of how energy influences everything. You get to the King of Wands, you understand how to conduct your energy, guard your energy, protect your energy, shift your energy, move your energy in accordance and in alignment with what the divine wants you to do. Okay? This is high levels of confidence, okay? And I think that's exactly the journey. Like I said, you're at the Knight, move through the Queen, you get to the King. Mastery, to be honest. So now you know beyond a shadow of a doubt when your higher self is talking to you, when it's your fear trying to speak for your higher self. See what I'm saying? It's gonna work in your favor here. Okay. Again, some of y'all gotta walk away. Aquarius, Pisces, some of y'all have to let something go. Okay. But if you do so, you follow that intuition, you follow that nudge that you're feeling, wherever it's to lead you, it's going to lead you again to balance, to justice, okay? To a deeper sense of self-knowledge, deeper connection to who you are here, and ultimately healing, showing up in your authentic energy. All right. I'm going to pull some oracles from the Power of Love deck here, Aquarius, Pisces. We're just going to see what love energy you maybe want to focus on when it comes to this situation, okay? What can help you? Thank you so much, Divine. What love energy does Aquarius, Pisces? Wow. Yeah, you got virtue. Okay? You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Virtue. And I think that's what you're reclaiming and rediscovering within yourself. A sense of virtue. That's why it's all wands. It's the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. That's all spirit. So reclaiming, rediscovering, relearning your spiritual attributes and now using them to create new beginnings. Okay? To conquer your fears, your doubts, your worries. Whatever it is you feel like you lack. Okay? And to come out stronger on the other side of that. Balanced. What else does Aquarius, Pisces need to focus on when it comes to this situation? And again, like I said, for some of y'all were really young when this was happening. So it's like you kind of got to have forgiveness towards your younger self. That's why the higher self and the younger self, your inner child, are there. Because it's like for some of y'all, you didn't know any better. Or just didn't have the level of experience necessary to deal with what you were dealing with. Then you got cooperation. Talk about your higher self and your inner child, right? It says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Yeah, that's that Fool energy. This is the quest to manifest the energy, right? Manifestation is the next step, the Magician. The energy of love. You realize that every person, every experience has value. So it's no longer demonizing the past, no longer holding, again, resentment. It's letting it go. It's like that person taught you what you needed to know to get you on this journey, to get you to where you are now. So there's no reason to have hard feelings. There's no reason to hold resentment. It's okay to let it go. And letting it go doesn't necessarily mean you're letting this person get away with it, right? Like for some of y'all, that could be the battle you're dealing with. Letting go gives you room and space to have justice. So cooperate with your higher self here, because they're definitely trying to get you into this transformative state or help you transform out of something. Okay. What else does Aquarius-Pisces need to focus on when it comes to this situation, Divine? Oh, wow. My stomach has never been this loud. You got creativity, okay? That also is that Queen of Wands energy, fire energy, right? Fire creates and destroys. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and form of illumination, okay? So it's like getting excited about the new that's coming. Being creative on this path here with the Fool, right? Using your creativity to manifest. That's what it says, cooperation. At the end of the day, Source is a creative force, right? Cooperate with that creative force within you, with Source, with the divine. Okay. What else? And for some of y'all, whatever this happened between you, it definitely fueled some creative effort, maybe. Maybe you guys are creators in some aspect, okay? So again, it's like the pain served its purpose at the end of the day. Yeah, you got peacefulness. I love it. Thank you so much, Divine. This is exactly what I was trying to say. Being at peace. There's no hate. There's no resentment. There's no need to hold on to any of that. If anything, holding on to that holds you back. And I think here, Aquarius-Pisces, that's what you may be coming into the awareness of. How much lamenting and holding on to those 3 spilled cups has held you back from actually bringing in balance, right? Having new beginnings. It's almost like, oh, this person has a hold on me. And it's like, no. No, they don't. That's what the devil would want you to think. You're always going to be tethered to them. You'll never be able to let them go. And, oh, no. Nope. Yeah, I'm letting it go. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think someone's having that transformation and that shift. So again, I thought I would never get over this person, never get over this situation. I thought I would always have that tie and that tether. And then you get to a point where you're like, oh, that tie's gone, right? That new beginning, that fresh start was always there. Now you feel a little bit lighter. There's a certain lightness that comes with the Fool. That's why they pack light, they travel light. Some of y'all are releasing some heavy emotional baggage, okay? And I think if not now, down the line here, Aquarius-Pisces, you'll definitely be able to laugh at the situation. And from a very positive space, right? Like, you'll be able to look back and look at your younger self and say, oh, if you only knew what was headed your way, right? And then you got ownership. Love it. This is what I mean. That 5 of Cups is giving your power away. Ownership is taking control and owning your experiences, owning your mistakes, owning the good and the bad, and not letting it hold you back. It's like when you take accountability for your role in something, for how you either just weren't aware, so you let this person in, or whatever the case may be. When you take accountability for your own actions here, Aquarius, Pisces, that's actually the key that gets you to unlock these new beginnings. Because it's no longer, oh, this person spilt over the cup. It's like no longer passing the blame. It's acknowledging that there's been good, there has been bad. And all of it is a lesson. All of it is to make you and mold you and transform you. Death card, right? From one energy to another level of energy, to the next level of energy, and so on and so forth. All right? So this is going to be a very, very beautiful, for some of y'all, this is what you're headed into, okay? So this path, again, no matter how dark or how muddy, trust that your higher self is still with you. Okay, there's nothing to fear. There's no need to be fearful of the dark, of those feelings, of those emotions, of that situation, of those people, of facing it. It's like someone's finally finding the courage and the confidence to face it. If this happened a while ago, okay? All right, Aquarius, Pisces, this has been your love energy reading. If this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. I love to engage with you guys there and hear what resonates and connect with you all. If you're interested in any of the membership tiers and the perks that they offer, make sure you guys sign up. I'd love to have you over there as well. And thank you to everybody who has become a member. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. And I will see you in our next round of readings. All right?